Watch this video until the end and see for yourself. It seems that this lucky guy just took the best picture of his life, as long as it's not the last one. A man in this video also managed to escape a car flying towards him. The moment captured here is no less lucky. This excavator's work caused a huge rock to fly right towards a car. Apparently, the driver confused the reverse gear with the car horn. With his head mere millimeters from the snow, this guy deserves a free ski pass. And here you can see a skier flying over. And now an impossible shot from a basketball player, Armand Skell, who scored without even looking. Check it out. First, an avalanche of dirt descends on this car, and a second later, a huge rock is flying down. Luck or fate? Take a look at this car speeding through the traffic. You can be a regular school coach. The most important thing is to have a group of supporters. You don't have to be a professional sports star to score such precise shots from behind. And the driver of this car must have forgotten to turn off the iron at home. The Chinese man was going to work when a huge construction crane fell down, destroying his Audi. But the driver was clearly blessed at birth, walking away from this incident with an ankle injury. This tire fitting was assisted by a big explosion. It seems that these men were planning to use this shocking method to take off the wheel, completely disregarding safety procedures. Unfortunately, you can't see the facial expressions of the boaters who nearly had a plane crash into them. To stay alive and to capture such footage, that's double the amount of luck. These mountaineers stayed alive. The boulder went by just millimeters away from them. And now you can see an SUV stuck on the train tracks and not able to move. He was able to get some assistance, and look what happens. A massive boulder nearly injured the passengers during a 6.1 magnitude earthquake in Taroko Gorge, Taiwan. Just imagine what would have happened if the driver didn't stop for a few seconds. A pedestrian that managed to run away from a car and a bus can totally run a marathon. There are cases when an out-of-control vehicle goes by way too close to a person. And here you can see a car drifting along a slippery road, and it stops just millimeters away from crashing. That's what happened in this 5-vehicle road collision. The lucky man dodges death at a gas station. Reckless skaters had a near-death experience, nearly being hit by an oncoming car and nearly crashing into cyclists on the left. To fall into the dirt face first is a great way to save yourself from a plane that's trying to land on you. Sometimes a few inches definitely makes a difference. This biker casually rides along in his lane, and suddenly, that should definitely be considered his second birthday. The driver of the 14-wheel truck didn't notice a cyclist when turning. He hit the cyclist, and it looks like things would end badly, but the person narrowly avoids being run over and survives. These fishermen saw motorboats speeding towards them. It's worth noting that the motorboat driver was charged with reckless operation of a boat and using a cell phone while driving. We wonder what he was looking at. The man in this video is no less lucky. It's best not to mess around with a bullet train going at full speed, although there are plenty of jokers. Spotting the train, this rule breaker jumps over the barrier and runs across, barely avoiding the wheels of the train. And what have you got to say about this kind of luck? It's definitely like success times 4, or maybe even magic. It's unclear why this girl only looked right before crossing train tracks. After all, there's a train approaching from the left. It looks like only people with steel nerves can work as train drivers. And now, incredible diving skills from an awesome and very lucky Gary Hunt. This professional diver did 3 somersaults and 4.5 twists free-falling in front of 70,000 fans.
Hey everybody, look at me. I'm so fucking cool.
We're not sure if this guy rolled into the jump on purpose or by accident. It's a good job his parachute worked. There's a daredevil in the Russian metro. After he ties his shoe, he waits for the perfect moment when a train pulls into the station, runs, and somersaults right in front of the speeding train as the operator sounds the horn. This man was so enchanted by the view through his camera, he doesn't notice a train approaching from behind. This skydiver had a seizure and he is heading for his demise. But look what happens. The author of this video manages to catch him and get him the help he needs.
Thanks for watching.